Hey everyone, this is Melanie the Tinkerbell here. We're going to get into that LaTroy Davis and Tamar Braxton situation to see if we can get to the bottom of, what is all this really about. I'm going to be using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards, so we're going to go see what this is about. So, okay, we're seeing a lot of, well, it looks like there's been a lot of contemplation while somebody, pulled away from the other. That could be LaTroy Davis or whatever. There's been a lot of contemplation, a lot of thoughts about, maybe what went on, what was transpired, maybe what was said and all that. Maybe should he have said what he said? Should he have exposed the information? Should he have gone about it that way? Now, mind you, I didn't read too much about this. I just kind of saw the headlines because I didn't even know this was really going on. I don't really, follow too much of that. But it did come up in my radar today just a little bit, so that's why I'm here to do this reading. So like I said, I don't know all the what led to the initial fallout and all that. I just saw like some old like text or like some old tweets that LaTroy did back in 2018. And then I saw like the Funky Geneva come up recently on YouTube about talking about this stuff. So apparently this is a thing. It was some sort of exposure, it looked like to me, about Tamar being I don't know, only wanting certain things, and I didn't read any further than that. I just saw it like the little headline when you type in Google. So I don't know, but here's the break being represented here. And I just see that it seems like, and I feel like this could be LaTroy. I feel like this could be LaTroy, like reflecting on shit he had said, what he said, shit he had gone, shit he had kept it to himself and maybe tried to address it another way. So I'm feeling like he kind of has like a I don't know why I want to call it secondhand embarrassment. Maybe somebody else feels secondhand embarrassment in the way that things were handled. But I feel like, when he's laying in bed at night or and all that stuff, he's thinking about, oh man, why did I have to go that far? Why did I have to say this stuff? Maybe because of whatever he had to gain from the friendship. I guess it's like I really have no chance now because of how I handled the situation. So now it's kind of like it's like an after regret, afterwards, after the fact. Oh, now I'm feeling this way. So I feel like, with this situation here, the Sagittarius card, this is a vibe of someone sort of weighing out their time, weighing out their emotions, trying to create some sort of balance, and they kind of gonna stick their toe in and then kind of stick it back out to sort of see what, how the waters are feeling. And this could be regards to Tamar, or there's a Sagittarius involved. I don't know what LaTroy Davis' sign is, but there's an energy of trying to alchemize the situation now after sort of sticking foot in mouth. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm going to have to test the waters, but I'm going to be real patient with how I handle things. Maybe to see if he can get back in with Tamar, perhaps, or whoever else that could have been, exposed or upset with him or whatever situation. It's kind of like I'm going to test the waters and see if maybe we can, the sun can come out again, the sun will rise again in my favor and all this kind of stuff, especially now that it's, even though this is a card for the wintertime Sagittarius season, I'm seeing this card more like he may be actually trying to test the waters a little bit this spring, because this card is giving me the vibes of spring. You could even say the fall, but Sagittarius season is not, well, it's the late fall, wintertime, really. But I kind of feel like I'm seeing this as like a springtime situation. For some, it even could be as soon as the eclipse season, which is, I believe, April the 8th, I think it is. It could be as soon as the eclipse season when he starts trying to test the waters to try to, I'm getting kind of make amends in a sense. For this situation, him, bringing some stuff up from the past or something that someone felt they got away with at one point. This could be him feeling like he got away with what he did, or Tamar feeling like she got away, depending on what was exposed. But there's a vibe of someone feeling like they got away with something from the past. And he, like I said, he tried to put some light on it, but like I said, I don't think it went in the way that he wanted it to go. So now he's trying to get back into the good graces of the people, Tamar and whoever else, from what he tried to bring up from Christmas past with the Seven of Swords. That I guess he feels like maybe should have been kept in the dark or kept between them at this point. For some of you all, was there a theft, an actual real theft involved, or was this about cheating or something like that? Anyway, whatever this was that he exposed with the situation, he's going to try to get back in Tamar's favor because he felt like maybe it wasn't, worth losing all he left. And also has something to do maybe too with the stability that that it may be provided in regards to being around Tamar and maybe even her family, but this Ten of Pentacles could represent, almost feeling like, yeah, it's dysfunctional. Yeah, it's more of a, conditional connection, but at least when I'm around it, I gain some sort of stability. It's kind of like, yeah, I know our family is dysfunctional. Yeah, I know our friendship is dysfunctional, but at least, I feel solid around it. At least the perks that it gives me I feel good about. At least I feel like some sort of family. For him though, this relationship that they had actually may reminded him of his family. They could have been all conditional, all about the money and the stability and not too much love and and all that. And it's kind of like, we got to stick together. Yeah, we're family. Yeah, we're a mess, so we're going to stick together. And I feel like that's what he's also been thinking about. Yeah, this is why I enjoy being around Tamar. This is why we became friends anyway, because we related on, all work, no play type family upbringing. And this is what we brought to each other. And I feel like for him, it's like, I got some perks. I got some stability. Maybe I even got a business out of it or something like that. Or maybe he lost the business out of it. But it's about stability for the situation as to why he wants to, perhaps tiptoe, back into the graces of Tamar or whoever else that was affected. With the eight, yeah. So I have the Ace of Swords. Maybe he's coming up with some sort of new idea on how to communicate with her or how to bring some other truth to maybe shift the way people are viewing what he said about her. Because like I said, there's been her and whoever else is involved. Like I said, I didn't read this. I didn't read the whole thing, so I don't know. But there's been a lot of anxiety around this situation and definitely a sense of betrayal. And I think this has happened before between them that may not have ever hit the media. And it's kind of like, this could be for Tamar. It might be a last straw for her. I told you not to leak my stuff out in the media. I told you not this, what I got to try to get clout and trying to get the headlines and trying to get everybody to see, it could be a situation like that. It was once love, but once emotions, and all that. They enjoyed, maybe, working together or putting in work together. And, I don't know if they were doing shows or something like that with the magician here, but they enjoyed sort of making things, creating things with each other or helping each other create and come up with certain things. It was love here, but I feel like with Tamar on that end, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend everything is fine to a degree, but you betrayed me, You betrayed me, and I'm not gonna really look at you the same anymore. Would Tamar let him back in there? I don't think I don't know. I don't think she will. I can't override the free will for her, but I'm just, I'm just saying, I don't think she's going to really overlook the situation. I think it's been too many things that happened, but even behind the scenes before he even did this, and he probably did something similar before, but this is kind of like the last straw. So I don't know if it's been a 10-year relationship or 10 years down the drain or 10-year plan going forward, but I don't think LaTroy going to be able to get back and try to sweet talk his way into this. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.